Before we start with the papers, I'd just like to report something that has happened recently in West Bridgford. Not too far from Asda, there's a swinging house set up. So all you swingers have now got somewhere to go. We start with Sunday people. Emmerdale's Lear, My Cancer Anguish, cannabis oil, baking soda, Gerson therapy, Rick Simpson's Run from the Cure, Hessiac tea. Yeah, there's just loads. It's just flying off the top of my head. TV star Sarah Parishurst in snow tumble. Now it doesn't. I've not read whether it's. Well, there's nothing to read but the headline there, obviously. But I've not seen whether it's she was skiing or whatever. But from what I can gather, is she's broke a leg, and this for some reason is the front page of the Sunday paper. Now the some fake news and parasite alert. Meghan and Harry gun guard on wedding carriage. So, beefed up security after racist anthrax scare. Now, if you remember, there was an anthrax scare, 2001, so around about that time after 9/11, where anthrax was sent to Congress. Only problem is, when it was traced back, it was military grade anthrax, only available from the US military anthrax lab. And let me just point out, have you got any anthrax? Because I know I haven't. Oh, right, so I wonder where the anthrax came from, if there was any sent in the first place. Probably the British military anthrax lab. All bullshit, followed by more bullshit. Sunday Mirror. Shock and thaw. Flood warning as big freeze ends. So it's the end of big freeze. Well, that's like 3-4 days. I was supposed to have in 3 weeks. We were supposed to have 3 weeks back in January, and that never appeared. We had 2 or 3 days made worse by the government telling all the councils not to send the gritters out on Wednesday night, and so it was made worse. But that'll become apparent in the later papers, so just lodge that one, keep it there for later. Now, shock and thaw. Very close to shock and awe, which is what the evil Bush senior used when they invaded Iraq. And of course the shock and awe he was talking about is actually more of Arabic word, shock and awe, which, well, it's got some really evil meanings to it, but they didn't realise that anyone would do any research and find that out. But I digress, because we're on about the scumbag papers. Gary Oldman exclusive. I went through my own darkest hour. Something to do with the Oscars, I would suggest. Fake news alert. Fury at protection for beast. Taxi rapists to get 24-hour guards for 300k a year. Now that has to be a totally made up headline. And thankfully I know that a lot of you are seeing through all this crap nowadays. We'll move on to the Daily Star. 20p. Cheaper than the stinking sun. Oh, sinking sun. I think I was right the first time. Knowles face huge tax bill. Don't know who he is. Strictly to break bank for Keegan. Well, she's got to be some Strictly Come Dancing dancer, I guess. Floody hell. Snow melt chaos. Yeah, not really. Fear, fear, fear. Free inside TV Life mag. Well, it's not free, is it? It's included in the price. So by saying it's free, you're making someone think they're getting something for free when it's not. Get an HD action cam for 20 quid. Exclusive. Psycho Rampage. Bronson's revenge attack on jail boss. Vicious assault after wedding row. Nutter facing extra prison time. Well, I thought he was doing life anyway, so It's like we're in America where they sentence you to 250 years jail. Yeah, you're not going to do that, are you? You're going to die before that. And I think that's the same applies to Bronson. Right. The Sunday Telegraph. Stars turn on BBC over tax stitch-up. Oh, the BBC are a bunch of crooks as well as a bunch of paedophiles. You can't make it up, could you? The man most likely, Jane Seymour and Gary Oldman, something to do with the Oscars, I would say, you know, where they pat themselves on the back for brainwashing everyone, basically. Brexit Day blueprint to abolish 50 EU rules. Ah, see, they've admitted the rules, not laws. Not rules, just like the British. Not laws, but statutes and acts are not laws. They are rules. Britain told to brace for spring crime spree because we're keeping the coppers off the streets to see if we can rile something up, can cause some chaos, and then we can bring our new world order out of the chaos we ourselves have caused. Sunday Express. 40p. Get £5 off at any fragrance shop for Mother's Day. Now, this commercial bullshit day that's coming up again, don't get fooled. Don't get your mother fragrances, because they're putting all sorts of toxic poisons in with them now, and probably always have done. But just don't. You can always do what you like, but I wouldn't. Revolution, as GPs start gene testing. Very, very scary times, I'm afraid. But then again, that's what they breed. They want fear so they can control you, because they control us by fear. Keep them in fear and you'll keep control. Why is it very dangerous? Prescriptions to be tailored to your DNA. To your DNA. So they've got your DNA, so that means toxins, poisons, killer things can be targeted specifically to you. But of course, they're not going to mention that. Let's read on. Treatment will help save lives and reduce side effects of drugs. Now, it didn't say stop side effects. It said reduce side effects. Now, if this is tailored to your DNA, there should be no side effects. Oh, but wait, the side effects are the actual effects, of course. How silly. Family doctors are to offer genetic tests to patients for the first time in a revolutionary move which will help to tailor treatment to each individual. Don't do it. Say no. Don't do it. Broadchurch stars agony as she breaks leg in snow. Now Britain put on flood alert. See page 45. So she broke a leg. Happens all the time. Old people fall over all the time and break their legs and arms. You see them in the paper? No, but they should be in the paper because they've actually done something. Where this thing's just distracted you. Farage hints at UKIP return and accuses Corbyn of colluding with Brussels. Okay then, let's distract them with some more bullshit, shall we? Because it worked in the past and it'll probably work again for some. The Sunday Times. 2 for 1 Odeon tickets. Classic desserts. Internet giants profit from pop-up brothels. Number 10 considers new law on sex trafficking. Yeah, okay. Sex scandal for charity, at charity for abuse victims. Darkest hour, Oldman's Oscar Dawn. Meghan to be baptised in palace by Archbishop. Parasite, 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 parasite. The Mail. Boris in new dirty tricks row with number 10. PM fixer accuses of leaking Johnson's Irish border memo in revenge attack for Brexit. Does anyone actually give any shit about this bullshit lies that goes off in these papers anymore? I didn't think so. Susanna, I'm now as skinny as Trini. Trini. And? The Observer. The Observer's view on Brexit. The future towards which May is leading us will render Britain a poorer, meaner place. Poorer than meaner than it already is? No, the elite aren't poor. Mean, yeah. The rest of us, we ain't doing so well, but that's by design, because they want you in fear of poverty, which is their main control mechanism. Always has been. Big freeze costs UK 1 billion a day as fears mount for GDP growth. That is fake news. Let's first examine this big freeze. We had a little bit of snow on Wednesday. Now, if they sent the gritters out, no problem. However, government, govern, to control, meant from mentalis, mind. Government told all the councils, don't put any gritters out, we'll cause some chaos. Then we'll bring some order to the chaos that we've caused. Beast from the east hits construction and transport. That we, the government, caused. Growth rate for first quarter could be halved. After 1 day, they are taking the piss and putting total bullshit out. Let's see if they look further down. Ah, yeah, here we go. Frozen Britons tell of empty shops and lost bookings. Nope, I didn't see no empty shops. As for the bookings, I don't know. But the show was full as ever. Also, of communities reunited by adversity. Well, they won't be liking that one, will they? Because they don't want us pulling together. But that's what we do as humans. As humanity, we pull together in times of crisis. And that's their biggest fear, us pulling together. Westwood, the picture I guess is something to do with fashion, so well, there is no fashion in fashion anymore. Tories Brexit. Unity fades as Heseltine slams May. Bullshit again.